Alright, so we are going to start learning how to use AutoCAD today. This is another Autodesk program similar to Inventor, but in this one we're doing two-dimension drawings, not the three-dimension. It should be this program right here, and you double-click to open it up. And mine's already open, so I'm going to go and hit a new page. I'm going to do it in feet and inches, so I hit OK. And I'm going to work on drawing this shape with you all today. So before we do that, we have to set up our template and our layers. So we go over here where it says Layer Properties, and we click on this, and we are going to create 4 different layer properties: our construction, our object, our hidden lines, and our center lines. Over here it has a little star for a new layer, and the first one we're going to do is construction. And I'm going to set that color as being yellow. And then I'm going to do another layer, and this is going to be my object. I'm going to set that color as being red. And then I'm going to hit another layer for my hidden lines. And I'm going to set that. We're going to do blue. And then for my final one, I'm going to do my center. And for that one, we're going to let's pick green. All right, now I have to actually change the line types for hidden and center. So over here where it says line type, I'm going to double click. I need center hidden lines. It's not listed here, so I hit load and I scroll on down to hidden. We're going to use hidden 2. Hit OK, select it, and hit OK. Same thing with the center. I need a different line type, so I double click. Go here to load, scroll on down to center. We're going to do center 2, hit OK, and hit load. And I said one thing and did another with my hand. Center, OK. And we want to, that's OK, we got it, there we go. All right, now up here, this right here tells you whether or not the visibility is on. If it's not, if the light bulb's not lit up, you can't see the line. This one right here tells you what it'll do is it'll freeze that layer. So if you're in that layer, you can't make any changes. This locks it, so that means that it totally locks it down and where it can't be moved, colored there. So the one that kind of gets you right here is if you turn this off, you can't see it, which makes it very hard to do your drawings. So now set up the way you want to be. So we're going to close that window and go up here and select construction line, and I'll make sure my layer is on, visibility is on. And I want to actually see my grid lines, so I'm going to click on grid lines. And the snap tool will make you snap between the grid lines. If you turn the snap tool off, it won't do that. So the first thing we're going to do is sort of draw our rough outline construction line. So I go up here to draw, and I'm going to use what's called a construction line, an X line. This creates a line that's infinitely long once we give it 2 points. So I'm going to make my big L first, and I'm going to basically pick a starting point, move, click, right click, and we're good. Now I just want to do that again, so I right click, repeat, and I'm going to go here and click, click, right click, and I've now gotten my big L where this is the lower left hand corner. I'm now going to kind of draw the framework for my shape, which means I'm going to put in my overall width, depth, and height. So my overall width is 2.25. So I'm going to just repeat X line. And actually, I'm not, we use a command called offset. So I type in offset. And I want to offset it by 2.25. Enter. And I want to offset this line by 2.25. Now that gets the far side of my front view. And now I want to just simply enter to set that. Repeat, and I'm going to offset by 1 inch, and enter, and click on this line, move it in the direction you want to go, enter, repeat offset, and now I'm going to do my total depth. my total depth is going to be 0.75 plus 0.75, which is 1.5. So I'm going to go back over here, and this is going to be 1.5, enter, and I want to offset this line in that direction, and enter, and repeat offset. Now I'm going to do my height. Looking over here, my total height is 0.5 plus 1, so that is 1.5. So I'm going to write 1.5, enter, and we're going to offset this line right here, 1.5, enter, here in that direction, enter, repeat offset, and I'm going to up 1 inch, enter, look right there, move up an inch, enter, enter. Repeat offset. Now I'm going to do my total depth, which was 1.5, so it's 1.5, enter, here, enter. And I now have my top view goes right here, my front view goes right here, and my right view goes right here. So that's all set up, and I'm now going to go over here and I'm going to do my object lines, and I'm going to actually outline my shapes. So I go here, click, and this should lock on the corners, but I have the snapping on. So snap off. Alright, enter, and then repeat line, click, enter, and repeat line, and click, click, enter, and then I'm going to put my offset line right here, just in case I need that. Alright, and there I have my basic shape to start drawing with. And I'm going to use my mouse to kind of zoom in so it's a little bigger. Okay, so now I just need to start sort of drawing in this shape for the front view. So the front view, I'm going to go up 0.5, and then I'm going to go up 1 inch here. So I'm going to just type in offset, and I want to go 0.5, enter, and I want to go 0.5 from here to there, enter, repeat offset, and do the same thing over here, enter, enter. Okay, and the next one was right here, which is another 0.5. So I am going to repeat offset, 0.5, enter, enter, repeat offset, enter. Alright, there are all my height layers. Then going back and looking at this shape right here, I have my width, so I should have something at 1.25. So I'm going to repeat offset at 1.25, enter. I'm going to do it from this line, that direction, enter. And I did not do that right, so we'll do it again. 1.25, enter, this line, enter, over here, right, enter. There we go. All right. Now, this obviously isn't quite correct yet, so we're going to start trimming things away to get what view we want. So for this view right here, this went over 0.5. Okay, and then I'm going to just do a line. And that should be the line from right here to right here. And now I just need to start trimming off my lines.